Hope this video go up because I really like this vibe. All right, y'all. So I might do something a little bit different. If you're new here, welcome. Hold on, where's my phone? Hey y'all, so I know this looks a tad bit different. Still not done, don't really care. She's on, obviously. Welcome, guys. It's your lover, homie, and best friend, Benny Miguel. If you're new, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. So I'm doing something a little bit different. Oh, excuse me. Instead of a story time, yeah, I'm just gonna do something a little bit different where we're gonna still talk through things because I still want to touch on topics and talk about things even if they're not story time. So I don't know what the intro is gonna be for that for right now. I love a good conversation, so I'm just coming here as the lover, homie, and friend just to have a conversation. But while we do that, I'm actually gonna do an unboxing at Amazon. Mostly unboxing is gonna be a little bit of other stuff. Don't judge me. Listen. I have a slight. I have a shopping thing, okay? I like to buy stuff, but I think for the most part, I bought mostly stuff for the crib. So we're gonna go through that. I got a few other boxes, and I just figured I want to open that stuff while talking to you. So what I really want to talk about today are green flags in relationships, and I think this came about. I thought it was a bug on there. It came about, I think I was probably just sitting, and as I'm going through relationships with different people, and I had a conversation with my, and we just kind of had a really good conversation. So I wanted to kind of come on here and just share. So yeah, we're going to talk about green flags in relationships. For these videos, go ahead and grab, seriously, like story times, you can do the same thing. But really for these, again, these are just chit chats, life convos. I really want to start doing philosophical questions so that we can kind of break stuff down. So yeah, we're going to talk about green flags for relationships, and we just going to kind of vibe out. Go get you something to drink. Go get you something to eat. I had hot popcorn. I started eating it before I got on here, so it's like, probably not going to eat that. Either way, go get you a snack, go get you a drink. If you smoke, you're gonna be smoking. Get you a drink, or whatever you want to do. Get comfortable, turn me on while you chilling, working, cleaning up the crib, doing whatever, and let it play in the background. Because I think that one is gonna be a long list, and again, I'm just gonna kind of talk while I'm doing the unboxing. So with that being said, I'm just gonna rattle things off. I might elaborate. If I'm going over a green flag or something and you actually want me to elaborate and make it into a video, make sure you let me know. If you hear me do something, maybe I'll do a story time based off of those. But yeah, this came up just learning relationships, getting into new relationships and types of relationships, and going over green flags. I feel like everybody talks about red flags, which are important, of course, but I feel like we kind of generally do know red flags. And when we talk about red flags, they're like red flags. So it's like, even if you're in situations where those are red flags, like, you know they're red flags, they're just red flags that you ignore. So I want to just do a different approach. Let's do some green flags. I might do a yellow flag video where it's like, no, that's suspicious.
That's suspicious.
But I'm gonna do green flags. Yeah, I feel like I'm rambling. Let's just kind of get into the video. All right, let's go over my green flags. I got them. I got my phone's about to die. I got my phone's about to die. You know, as I'm going over the green flags and stuff, make sure y'all comment. You know, let me know if you like, oh wow, that's a good green flag. Like I said, be like, elaborate on that one. What do you mean by that? Or let me know which green flags you like, or give me some of your green flags that maybe I didn't say. Like I said, I got enough here, trust me. So if I don't go over, you know, and I feel like I got some that people, either this is good for people where maybe you're a little bit younger, teenager, young 20s or something like that. And I'm past my mid-20 mark. I tell y'all, this has been the best birthday that I can remember to date. That's that. Let me start opening this stuff. All right. So again, house supplies. And I'll tell y'all what it is. I need to make a background where I can sit on the floor. I love sitting on the floor. So we're going to do an unboxing and we're going to go over these green flags. Okay, y'all? So again, go ahead and get super comfortable. All right. So I really wish, hold on. I wish. I feel like I was singing that song wrong. I don't even know where I was going with that. If I had one wish, it would be my boo. Promise to love you. Trust me, I trust you. If I had one wish. Oh, child. I'm supposed to be plugging in my phone. Why y'all let me just do any damn thing? First green flag here. This has been one of the biggest green flags and the most recent ones in, you know, me dealing, you know, in my current situation where, here we go, first box. And I honestly don't even, I remember maybe one thing I ordered. I don't even remember everything that I ordered. And then we'll continue. If this video runs long, we'll continue to, I'm gonna finish the green flags and do something else on me, you feel me? But first green flag is you feel safe and comfortable, and this is me talking to you, talking to Little Women friends. You feel safe and comfortable when you step out into the world with them. That's my favorite, because like I said, in my current situation, I really I had that moment with them where I was like, can I like really tell you something that I realized that I really like am kind of like grateful for in you as a person, which is you make me feel safe and comfortable in the world. Like, you should have started. It was almost like they was like, that's what I aspire to do. But I say that because if y'all don't know, if I haven't said it before, I've dealt with anxiety for a lot of my life. You know, from experiences, you know, not knowing how to handle stuff, but also at the same time, some self-induced. Either way, still dealt with some anxiety. So again, best birthday of my life. This is when I expressed this feeling too, where I was like, I really feel safe and comfortable when I step out into the world. You know, I love that. Because the thing, with my anxiety, I'm sorry, I went off track. So like with my anxiety or whatever, you know, it's hard to feel that way. And I used to be a self-proclaimed like introvert. I like to be in the house and stuff, which my natural feeling is that. Like, I'm not the pop out person. Like, if I have my friends stuff, I'm not like, of course you can invite me, we gonna have fun, but I'm not the first person you would call. Like, if you went to the club or something like that, I'm not like, I've learned these days I'm gonna enjoy myself regardless. But this particular person, it's like, I don't care if we just had a debacle at the crib, if we just had I'm irritated with you, irritated with me, whatever, I don't care. When I step out into the real world with the person, I feel so safe and so comfortable. And I think that might have been what inspired me to do the video too. Girl, what? Well, first of all, these are just little clear trash cans. I saw on Amazon, again, from Amazon. But yeah, like they just gave me that feeling. Like being somebody that's like introverted or is like, ooh, you got anxiety and stuff. For me, mine's more general. I wouldn't even say social anxiety. Like, I've dated people before that had big networks of friends, but I just didn't feel safe and comfortable. Now, I will say, though, I have gotten more comfortable with myself. I have figured out how to feel safe within myself in the world, period. But even before I really did that, start falling in love with myself and like really, you know, that person just made it. I don't know what it is. But they don't make me feel bad about my anxiety. They don't even really bring it up. It's not like we go somewhere and they're like, okay, I know you got anxiety, so I'm just letting you know this is what's happening, this was gonna be there. No, they don't freak me out by pointing it out. But they just have a way of doing that. And so that's a big green flag for me right now. Yeah, you feel safe and comfortable, you know, when you step out into the world with them. Just the energy. Something about the energy where you feel secure. And I mean like in every way, not just physically, but like you go out in the world and you're interacting with people and I don't know. I remember I explained it to them as it was a wave of peace. I don't have to act a certain way. I don't have to pretend to be something else. I'm not just your arm candy, or we're not going out, or I'm around your friends, I gotta act like this. I'm literally being myself. Like, and it's more than good enough. And since I'm so comfortable, it's easier for me to open up around people. It's easier for me to do things. Like, they've gotten me out. They inspire me. I do stuff by myself. Like take myself on dates and stuff, but they've definitely, and even just doing things with other people now, being comfortable with having friends, stuff like that, it comes from that, you know, that particular person. So a green flag is that. We're gonna move on. This is like really ridiculous how hard it is to like open this stuff, because I really want to show y'all like exactly what they look like. And I'm trying to see too, you still get to be an individual. And see, I got story time about that too, where my relationship that I had, you know, with a woman here before, you know, it's like People get so wrapped up in the relationship part that you feel like you can't be an individual, or like y'all are so enmeshed that you lose that individuality. And me personally, I really think you gotta have a balance. Like, too much individuality to where you're like not being a team player, like not working as a team and stuff like that. Obviously that can be an issue, but also being so enmeshed, like living in somebody's skin. I used to love that, and I still, but it's a time limit on it. These are cute. I don't know what kind of goddamn, because who checked the sizes? Because I'm sure Amazon told me, but these are so freaking cute. Ooh, child, I thought it was a crack in it. Why are they? So I think it's okay. So this is what it looked like. Well, let me take the last one out. What was I saying? Like, you still get to be an individual. Like, some big little revelations that I ended up having. Yo, I'm sick of this already. I ain't gonna cap to you, because why is it so hard to get the damn plastic off, yo? Hope this video go up, because I really like this vibe. I like this like nice, because usually when I'm recording, there's so many why do I still have this on? Let me take this Apple Watch off, y'all. Usually when I'm recording, there's like a lot of lights on. It gets hot. I love this. But yeah, I'm just gonna say that, like, if you want me to elaborate, obviously just tell me, but I don't want to say on that too long. But yeah, a green flag, you still get to be an individual. You still get to have your things, and everything doesn't have to be so fucking enmeshed. Like, everything doesn't have this. No, I get to still be an individual. I still get to be myself. You know what I'm saying? Next one. Next green flag here is your baseline. Man, at this point, your baseline is calm. And by that, I mean, overall, for the most part, you're calm. Like, you're not high in anxiety all the fucking time, and then you get glimpses of calm. For the most part, things are calm and peaceful. That's a green flag. Another green flag here is, oh, these are cute. Okay, so I'm not getting up, yo. So this is it. So I got 3. Hey, yo, cuz. Hold on. Boom. So here they go. So it's a real big one, and then it's like a little one. Amazon was like, you know how you go to a hotel and stuff, you put the ice in it, you can like chill and stuff. That's what they say you can use these for. Me though, I'm going to use them as little trash cans, which I think, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Anyways, I'm gonna use it. I'm not, this really big one is like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm most likely gonna, not most likely, I'm using these trash cans. So those are really freaking cute. And I guess what I can do, I guess if y'all are looking at it, I can link it. The next green flag, I don't know if I said it. Maybe I said it. I'm not saying it again. This is just new. We're just getting a vibe. Vibe with me here. You feel me? They bring you closer to yourself. And by that, I just mean how do I explain? It's almost like growth, but them bringing you closer to yourself. Like, I can say I'm experiencing at the moment here, like from our problem solving. If it's something, it could even be me doing it. It brings me closer to myself because it allows me to do shadow work. It helps me figure out things about myself. That's just through us just having a really good conversation. Next box here. This is, oh my gosh, I have one of these and I broke them, but it was so good that I had to like rebuy it. I can be kind of rough. I hate this for us. Because I don't know how to explain it, but that one I might have to wait and elaborate on. But yeah, I can give an example. Like, a relationship brought me closer to myself in ways where it's like, I mean, I would have got there, but it brought me closer to myself. It helped me fall in love with myself. It helped me just, again, do a lot of shadow work, not because it was really bad though. It was like in a good way. It was where it was like, okay, why do I have that? Okay, why do I feel like this? Okay, why is this? Or being able to talk to somebody where they can help you kind of unpack some things. So next green flag, growing pains aren't always painful per se. By that I mean, because when I think of growing pains, oh, this is what it look like. So what you do is, I'm gonna close my phone. So it's a selfie ring light. I love me some lighting, okay? That's what it look like. I hope you motherfuckers can see it. And you just but you take it, right? And you clip it on your phone, and yeah. Yeah, growing pains aren't always painful. And by that I just mean, okay, when I think of growing pains, I always think of something that might have been unfortunate or excuse me, might have been unfortunate or not a good thing that you went through, and that caused you to grow. And so for me, I say growing pains aren't always painful, because growth in itself, you know, it don't have to be such a drastic, like, growing pains, they're literally, you're having some kind of growth, and it could be good for you, but it could be painful. Maybe you got to let some people go to grow in that way. I know I better not have been crooked this whole time, but it's like you have to let go, or maybe some people or some things, or in order to grow in a certain area, you got to have new habits and stuff. And it's painful per se because it's uncomfortable. And I guess maybe it's different because it's like painful and comfortable. I'm kind of using them interchangeably, but that's what I'm saying. Growing pains, you know, I could be using that wrong. Next, the next green flag is, drum roll please. Y'all let each other breathe. When I tell y'all, I've been having the time of my life internally and stuff, because I've learned how to take real breathers, but not in the way of breather like we done got to an argument, I'm leaving or you leaving, we're upset or whatever. That's it. Girl, I'm talking a lot. That is the fact that y'all let each other breathe. And by that I mean anything. Like for me, like I'm at a place right now, because I don't, you know, live with nobody I'm dating, but it's like I think I got this from, one, I'm a person where, yes, I do want to be around the person that I'm, you know, involved with and dating in a relationship with. But I even had that conversation with, y'all, was it a bug from earlier? Remember I said that earlier? I hope not. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, because my anxiety used to make it where it's very weird, because in the relationship before where I'm at now, it pretty much was like they didn't really let me breathe. There would be a conflict, or there would be something on their side that maybe they had done, or it would just be a simple, I'm a creative, I'm a mother, I have a lot of things going on, and I'm not complaining. There are times where it's extremely seamless and easy, and there are other times where I'm like, blah, like, they didn't let me breathe though, like especially after conflict. And I remember them doing that to me, and it made me feel suffocated, caged. I'm like, just give me time to process it. Give me time to meditate on what's going on. Like, let me breathe, bro. Like, I can't breathe. And the crazy thing is, I ended up doing that to my partner after that, because my anxiety would tell me, no, please. Because the thing was with them, they would want to completely separate, because they didn't like confrontation and stuff like I would do. Like, I would just hurry up and just remove myself completely from the situation. And it's okay to go for a walk. It's okay to, if you actually need to breathe and get out of that area, that's fine. It's all in the way that you do it. Like, if you're just storming out and you're cussing, running, that's not cool. You feel me? That's not cool. So I remember I used to do that. But after a conflict or a big discussion or a decision or whatever, let it breathe. I had that be said to me, where it's like I have a tendency where I can catastrophize things, or like black and white, and I would get into this mode where, okay, well, since that's happening, boom, it must be over. Like, I'm like, I go to one extreme to another, and they had to tell me, like, you gotta let it breathe. Like, it's not as simple as you break up, you do this shit. It's not that deep. Shit happens. People don't agree. Like, let it breathe, or just letting each other breathe in general. Like, again, as me being a person that, yes, I want to be around you, I want to touch you, I want to do all that stuff, but at the same time, not gonna lie, I can't properly this is where I'm at right now, like, and I'm still working on it. I can't properly mentally just get myself aligned or consult with myself, because it's so much information and stuff going on there. I don't want to consult with the world. Sometimes I want to wake up and the only energy that I feel is mine. Maybe I don't want to look over and see you every freaking morning, and I feel like that's okay. That's like my idea, where I said, again, this might change, with my thing to deal with that in dating too, when dating a partner, is for them to understand, like how men have men caves, women need that space too. Like, people should have that. You should be able to do that. You have to let each other breathe. If you're unable to let each other breathe, or your partner's not able to let you breathe, you need to reevaluate it. Like, is it because they're insecure? Is it because of anxiety like me, or are the conflicts not being handled right? So really what I've done now, adopted, where it's, okay, either say I need a moment or I need to go and think and stuff. Now I haven't really had the issue too much. It's really gotten to a point where conflict is okay to be handled. We can agree to disagree. You suffocating somebody, it's not gonna change how they feel. I don't know. I don't understand not letting people like living in somebody's skin. Like, in theory it sounds great, but let each other breathe. Let them breathe. And they should let you breathe. And there shouldn't be no fucking conflict about allowing a person to breathe. Like, sometimes I need to be by myself so that I can just evaluate life and situations. And definitely if y'all have a conflict or something, or even if it got resolved, just letting it breathe after that, letting a person breathe after that. Like, you just gotta let it. I think what happens is we get so anxious and we start to like, oh, the relationship's in jeopardy, oh my gosh, and then you don't let people breathe, or you're suffocating, or it's like, okay, no, I'm gonna be around you, because this is, I've been guilty of this. Be around you, and my ex has done this to me. Be around you so much where I'm on top of you to the point where I'm gonna shove this love on you, I'm gonna shove this care on you, I'm just gonna shove myself on you, so then you don't even have, you can't breathe. And it's like, don't do that. What's for you is for you. You trying to hold on to somebody that goddamn tight. Don't do that. Let people breathe, and they should let you breathe. Not judging, because this is something I'm actually learning. I'm supposed to be doing a whole unboxing. I'm just running my goddamn mouth. Sorry y'all. I learned that because it's like, I don't need to text you 8 hours straight. I got stuff to do. I don't need to, after an argument, yes, whoever's fault it is, I should still allow people to process things. You should want people to process things without your just influence. Say what you gotta say, whatever, and let people breathe. All right, what's in this box? So that kind of goes into my next green flag. And this is probably for people who have like CPTSD and anxiety issues and abandonment issues and things like that. But green flag is you don't feel like you have to overcompensate for their love. You know, you don't feel like I need to act this way, I need to do this, I need to do that. You just keep your self-respect by staying true to yourself without fear of losing them. And I'm gonna let that sink in. Just think about how many like you just overcompensated. But a green flag for relationship is you don't have to overcompensate. It's okay if you disagree with your partner. Okay, so I got these little deterrents. I don't know how well you can see them, but they got spikes on them. You feel me? This is for Cowbell, my cat, just to put them on surfaces that I don't want them on. I hope these work. So got a few of those for the counters. If there's certain furniture, you know, things like that. All right, I got a real big box here. Where are that scissors? Where my scissors? The ladies, leave your man at home. I don't know. I feel like that's how I was saying it. Okay, so that's that. I don't know. I'm not gonna elaborate on that one too much. Next green flag: you advocate for them to be the best person that they can be. Now, listen to what I said. Not. They advocate for you to be the best person you can be, which they definitely should. They should want the best for you. And I say the best person they can be, or you can be, because not just the best, so they can be the best they can be, because that's subjective. Like, what you feel like is their best might be different from what they want for themselves. And the reason why I said you advocate for it is because I feel like a lot of people forget in relationships, like, you need to have green flags too. You should find some reward and fulfillment out of loving and caring for another person. It shouldn't be just you. So you want them to be the best person they can be outside of you though too. Like, everything don't involve you, everything don't gotta be about you. You want them to be the best person they can be, and that's with or without you. That's a green flag for relationships. That's with or without you. And maybe I'm talking about love now, but you know. And then I think that kind of rolls into the next green flag too, which is you thoroughly enjoy taking care of them. Again, not in an overcompensating way. In a way where you're still caring for yourself. You really want to care for that person too. I feel like that's a green flag. The fact that I find you worthy, to me, like, I want to give you my love. I want to give you my care. I want to take care of you. That's a green flag. And again, not out of insecurity, not out of overcompensating, not just trying to impress, but like genuinely like I wanna make sure you straight. Like, I wanna care for you. You feel me? And again, because people that watch me, I try to do it to where, because we can't control what other people do. So when I'm like giving advice or tips and all that stuff, I like to say you, because I'm talking directly to the people that came here for this And I say you, and I put a lot of emphasis on the yous and stuff, and the I, just me personally, instead of blaming the other person, taking accountability, because again, you can't control how other people function in relationships, but you can like control how you function. So you don't take silence as an attack, or they don't take silence as an attack either. That's a big red flag. I mean, not red flag, I'm sorry. That's a big green flag, because again, I feel like we're so used to just so much happening where it's like a lot of people don't take time to themselves. I learned this too through meditation, because I meditate every morning for about 3 minutes, and that has been life-changing for me. I need those 3 minutes. I'm not on social media. I'm not texting nobody back. I'm not calling nobody back, nothing like that. I'm not saying I never did. I probably have, but I'll hurry up and stop myself. But, excuse me, being able to take silence, obviously, if silent treatment or stonewalling is being used as a manipulation tactic, that's very different. I'm saying silence. If somebody just wants to be quiet, your partner wants to be quiet, they don't want to talk to you all the time, or again, they need a moment, they go walk away, or they might be in their heads figuring it out. Allow people to figure stuff out. Like, I love being able to give a partner with space to sit with themselves and figure out what they really, really want. So that when I look at them and they're showing up in my relationship, that when they're showing up, you know that they're showing up because they want to. So I feel like, yeah, like, don't take silence as an attack. I've been treated that way, and it's a imprisoning, suffocating feeling, because again, I'm big on, like, when I do this stuff, y'all don't know this, again, I'm gonna share this with y'all. I'm very big in writing, journaling, poetry, all that stuff, and that'll manifest itself later in other ways, trust me. But I'm big on that, and I'm really in my head. I have a lot of ideas and stuff that pop up, and instead of trying to chase them away or shut it off or all that stuff, I take advantage of it. So it's like sometimes I'll be needing my silence. There's so much going on between TV and family and life and your phone and looking at myself, not all day, but looking at myself to edit and stuff. Like, sometimes I need that silence. I need that silence so I can sit with myself, consult with myself without influence, or just to problem solve. Sometimes it ain't about Google. I'm not trying to get on Google to problem solve. Sometimes I want to consult with myself. I want to figure out how I feel, what I need, what's best for me. Don't take nobody's silence as an attack. Obviously, use discernment. If it's being used in a manipulative way, that's very different. But if somebody's just kind of like chilling and they tell you, no, nothing's wrong, I'm just thinking, this is not what you think about. Let it just relax. Relax. Okay, what's next? So let's look up the next. Oh, see, I don't know if I need to really even open this box, but I guess I kind of open it just to kind of play with it. So this is the Blink Mini Indoor Plug-in HD Smart Security Cam. It's a set too. That's why I got it. So it came in a set, and I'm gonna pop them around. Not pop them around, but I got them for security. I don't know how to explain that. I'm gonna actually open it though. I kind of want to see, and then I can probably show you better. So it's a surveillance, indoor surveillance, day and night HD video, two-way audio, motion detection, simple setup, works with Alexa, and I do have Alexa. Okay, I thought she was gonna go off. So that was probably a big reason why I got it too. Motion detection, and it's got day and night video. So, you know, just some extra protect tech around this thing. And really, again, to have a child, so as a way to problem solve, again, if I get a little bit anxiety just about being a parent, that's just how I am. And instead of just trying to fight it, I'm going to set this up so I don't drive myself freaking nuts. But yeah, so don't take silence as an attack. Okay, next one. Y'all are friends. Now, and I want to elaborate on this one, because I wouldn't date, like, I have friends I wouldn't date, or people have friends. I'm not saying just date your friends because they're your friends, but it's a green flag in a relationship, because what I did was I've definitely dated somebody where we started out as friends, cool relationship, but I've also had a relationship where we were intentional about it. If I make a friend, and it doesn't happen that often where I just make a friend and end up wanting to be in a relationship with them. I was probably attracted to you from the beginning, and then just was like, let's just be friends, and then it transferred into something else. But y'all are friends, so I had to take a step back. And the thing was, we became intentional about it. Now, we had already like started a relationship, but we had to stop and take a step back. Like, okay, wait a second. With all the moving parts that we have going on, we have to build a friendship first. Or not first, but we need to take a step back and really become friends. And that's a green flag, because you get to know each other. So the beautiful thing about not just mistakenly, although I think some beautiful relationships come from friendships, because y'all get to build that trust and respect and stuff like that. But you can definitely build it in a relationship, and I wasn't sure about that until I did it. So it's really like y'all are friends. Child, I keep thinking it's late. You can tell it's late though, because I'm acting late. Time frame. Where's my drink at, bro? Probably freaking spilled it. Oh no, I didn't. What was I saying, y'all? Oh yeah, y'all are friends. And oh, the beautiful thing about it not happening by mistake, or us just like, oh, we met as friends, and then 5 years later, then we just decide, we realized we were in love with each other, was the fact that we were intentional. I mean, it's so intentional in life right now. We were intentional, like, no, hold on, because the thing was, we saw it was so many different. Yeah, let me show this to y'all. So that's what it looked like. It's a little camera. You feel me? And it come with obviously not charging, but it comes with that. Okay, that's the inside. It comes with that, and I'm about to take all this stuff out this little box. We gotta start somewhere though. Ow! I gotta get this done with. I gotta pee too, man. Again, I told you I forgot what I ordered, but what was I saying? So yeah, we took a step back. We started to see things. I started to see things, me and this person in a situation, and it was like the weirdest things. Like, you know how you meet those couples, like it's just these small things we just can't get over. And it's like, but we work so well. That's how we were. We were in a position where it's like, this is some beautiful shit. This is really some beautiful shit, because even when there's conflict, listen, I've written poetry after conflict because my heart's broken or something, and that was really my way to really, really cope with it, where I've had conflict with this person. Even if something happens, you know, it's like, oh, I'm so sad. It's very self-reflective. So with the, you know, taking a step back, being intentional. Oh, let me show y'all it. See, and look, y'all, God damn. Unboxing videos is not my, like, genre on here. Okay. So that's what is in the inside. So you got the 2 cords, and then 2 cameras are right here. And again, I'm gonna link it because I can't remember how much it was, but I think it was a pretty good price. But yeah, we were like, this could really be like, this could really be beautiful. But the little things are gonna turn into big things because it's a miscommunication. We're passing each other because we are not communicating, and because we don't have a friendship, or it's like we're stepping into this thing where we're 2 different people, and it's like, oh well, I know what I want out of a person, you know what you want out of a person, and instead of it's like. And this is part of dating, where it's like you're just getting to know each other, so you have to back up and start really dating and building a friendship. But it was very intentional, and I think the fact that it was intentional made it, you know, easier and stuff like that. Okay, let's see what's in the next box, y'all. Well, let me put this back. So, next green flag: you can express yourself. And this might seem like a no-brainer, like duh, you in a relationship, you gotta be able to express yourself. That's not, and people has been in relationships or witnessed them, you know what I'm talking about. Like, and when I say express yourself, I mean obviously in a healthy way, not where you screaming and stuff and you don't feel hurt, and you like expressing yourself, like you can really, and expressing yourself, you can express yourself honestly without fucking fear. Even if you have fear, that you still are comfortable enough to express yourself. You feel me? That's really important. You can express yourself and you're not going into like, oh, I already know. Because every time I express myself and say how I feel, it don't matter. And then it gets to a point where you are just not, you let shit slide. You don't want to say nothing because you're trying to keep the peace. Like, you got to be able to express yourself. But obviously, guys, always do your best to express yourself in a respectful way. I'm calm too, but basis, especially when you're having difficult conversations, deal with emotions, try to be as respectful. Not try, be respectful as possible. It's a ring. It's a ring door. Where my sis? Y'all, I had to record something because this is what I do. Is that it? Child, y'all, y'all. Am I sitting on them? I'm gonna fuck around and cut my booty cheeks.
What?
I don't know where the scissors at, y'all. How I'm gonna do this without? Oh, I got another pair of scissors. Don't worry about it. Okay, next green flag is you want them, but you don't need them. That's a green flag because that means that you're in a good place. It's not even them. It's you're in a good place. That means that, hey, you have found a certain level of love within yourself. Also, you're in a relationship where you're not swayed by things. Like, you don't need them. It's not like, oh, I'm staying in this relationship, this bad relationship, because I mean, shit, I don't have no money. I don't have nowhere to go. Blah, blah, blah. I have to depend on you. Like, you don't need them. And I mean that in every way. Like, even if you in your mind, you like, I need them. I can't live without them. Oh my gosh, like, I'm going to die without them. You don't need to be in a relationship. That's not a good, not saying that they're a bad person or you're a bad person. That's a red flag for a relationship where it's like, you're so, it's like, you need them. No, you should feel like, I mean, if there's a sense of it, like, I need you, like, maybe you're saying at this time in my life, I need you, da da da, y'all married, whatever. But what I really mean is, like, really understanding you would be okay without them. Like, you don't need them. You want them. Like, you getting up every day and choosing them. Like, you're making it a choice. You're not bound by nothing. It's not, oh, shit, if I leave this, like, if this happened, da da da, and you're, you know, y'all know what I mean. Y'all know exactly what I mean. This is one of my favorites. You're inspired. Next green flag is you are inspired, and by that I mean in a way where not like they're not trying to motivational coach you or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to inspire you. I'm not saying that they waking up and ooh, how can I inspire you? But when a green flag for a relationship is when you're just inspired. When you're inspired to just do. Being inspired to do is one of my favorite things. Like, that's how I know a relationship is really working for me. Like, I'm gonna do my shit regardless, but if you can come in and you can really inspire me to do that, I don't care if it's you inspire me to write, you inspire me to goddamn, obviously we're talking about in a good way, you inspire me to just think different, or inspire me, like, when you are naturally just you being you and all your essence is inspiring me to be me and all my essence. Oof, my little coochie get wet. I thought I heard something else. It's music outside. Somebody said, hold on, let me get the blicky blicky. But yeah, I can put you wet. Okay. Because I kind of want to show y'all what it looked like. Which y'all probably know what it looks like. But yeah, they just inspire you. That's a beautiful feeling. Like, them being them in all their essence, and they inspire you to do this beautiful shit with your own life. That's one of my favorite. Like, that is one of the main things. Like, that is how I know I'm in a good relationship with somebody. Because it's like, I've been on the opposite end where they weren't really doing anything, and it's up to me. First of all, it's up to me to figure out how to be inspired. It's up to me to get my shit and live in my purpose and my truth and inspire and be motivated. It's not their job to inspire me, but I know that's a good relationship, that is nice and it's healthy and stuff when they're inspiring me to do my shit. Because sometimes you're in relationships and you're overpowered because the person has so much going on for themselves and stuff. You can be intimidated by it, you can be jealous by it, or you can be in awe of it and not do nothing, and you just want to be so involved in their stuff. No, I love being with somebody that really, really will help me stand in my stuff, inspire me to be the best me, inspire me to discover some stuff and create and stuff like that. And I have that. I've had it where it's opposite, where it wasn't that they were purposely not inspiring me. They just weren't. I just was not inspired by the way they were living. It's nothing that they were doing that was inspiring me, which made I was so unfulfilled. I've been with somebody that doesn't inspire me, and it really sucks. All right, here is the ring camera. How they do it? Oh my gosh, is it focused? Probably not. Don't care. Anyways, it's a ring camera. They come with whatever this little blue tool is, and I think that's it. I'm actually excited about that. Like, I literally waited, y'all. I ordered so much stuff from Amazon. I don't give a fuck if it's a goddamn. I don't care if it's a book. I don't care if it's organization stuff, bro. I ordered so much stuff from Amazon. I literally held on to this stuff for like a week and a half just to do this chit chat, talking, unboxing thing, just to see how I felt about it or whatever. Okay, so that's that. But yeah, inspired. Be inspired. Again, not their job. Next green flag. Let's see what we got next. Another green flag here is they hold you accountable. You need to hold them accountable, but a green flag there is you hold them accountable. Okay, these are chopsticks. I love chopsticks, y'all, so much because I love eating all different types of food with chopsticks. So I was like, let me get some chopsticks. And they are Sus 304 stainless steel chopsticks, 5 pairs. But yeah, let's open them. I'm eating everything. If it can be eaten with a chopstick, it's getting eaten with a chopstick. I'm throwing out all my forks. But yeah, green flag, they hold you accountable. That is important. Listen. I was trying to figure out why I didn't come. Like, I knew some of these things, but I'm trying to figure out why it was so hard for me to put them in action, or so difficult to grasp certain things. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, some things I feel like no matter how mature you are for your age at 22, 23, 24, whatever, some things simply just come with age. And I honestly want to look that up, because it's like, I'm not sure if it comes with age in the sense of, is it a brain development thing? I'm telling y'all, for my birthday, one, I knew before, and it didn't even go exactly how I thought. I knew before, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be good for me, because my birthdays are like my resets. How people have New Year's. Y'all, this unboxing, I'm not gonna say it's not for me, because I might do some more. I'm gonna get the hang of it. It's just the talking while I'm doing it. It shouldn't be that hard, because, you know, we lover, homies, best friends, whatever category you fall in. So it shouldn't be that damn hard. But I really want y'all, I don't want to miss the message, because I'm over here opening shit. But this is what they look like. You got black, rose gold, rainbow, regular gold, and silver. I can't wait to use these for no reason. It's gonna be amazing. Okay. But yeah, the green flag is they hold you accountable, and that's important. Oh, what I was saying, stuff happens with time. Like before my 27th birthday, I'm like, this is gonna be good for me. This birthday, where I'm heading into, is, I don't know, I just felt it. And then the morning of, I started crying. Gratitude. It was a gratitude cry. Next one, plastic storage organizer bins. Y'all, I'm working on my organization. I got these for like under my sink. So I put hair stuff in it, all that stuff or whatever. But yeah, they hold you accountable. What was I saying? Oh, I woke up on the morning of my birthday, cried out of gratitude, and just told myself, I just want to have a good birthday, or just a good day. I don't like, what do you want for your birthday? To have a really extremely just good day. I don't know how. Luckily I had somebody to get me together, but I'm realizing that, like, all that bullshit, because I see so much on the internet where it's women, like, they like to spend their 20s running through, like, you know, having all these bad relationships, and then later in their life, they want to get with a nice guy, da, da, da. I'm not trying to be one of them. And sweetheart, I'm not going to even put in the universe, I will not be. No, how about this? I will be someone that does not have to wait until their 40s to figure that out. I got so much experience and stuff with certain things. It's like, no, let's start that now. I'm not with the whole, I did what I need to do. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna live my life. My joy and peace, all that stuff is fine, whether I'm with somebody or not. But yeah, holding you accountable is very important in a relationship. Like, be in relationships where you just let stuff slide and all that stuff. And again, luckily I have an actual partner who makes me hold them accountable to a certain extent, where they like, hey, if you got a problem, say it, then don't let stuff slide. Like, can you imagine? That's some beautiful shit right there. Like, your partner is telling you, even with me, if somebody, don't let that slide, because then you're gonna let other stuff. One, self-respect. They really like for me to honor myself and be and my self-respect, which I love. But yeah, green flag, they hold you accountable. You need somebody that holds you accountable, especially when you talking about somebody you're doing this life thing with. You're talking about somebody that you're supposed to trust, that got your best interest and stuff like that outside of yourself. They need to hold you accountable. So that's a green flag. The next green flag, and this is really important, young girls or men. I don't know why I said young girls like that. This is a really good one, and it seems so simple, but they handle you with care. Okay, let's put the notion of love in the back for a second, but they handle you with care. And The reason why this is, I feel like this, it had to be said, is because we see so many things. We don't know these people. We can only, I like to use things that we see as like a teaching moment or a talking point, because again, we don't know the workings of everything that goes on when it comes to like social media, relationships, and things like that. But they handle you with care, and that's big because there are a lot of people. I'm not gonna say a lot, I don't know a lot, but I do know a handful of people, and I've been in it, where people are in relationships where their partner don't care about them. And it seems insane because it's like, you in a relationship, what do you mean? But if that's the case, you know, DV wouldn't exist and all that stuff. They handle you with care. And I mean in every freaking way. Your mental, your emotional, physically, they handle you with care. They're not careless with you. They treat you like there's something or someone they care about. I think it's that simple. That's an action. Like, they handle you with care. They don't handle you all recklessly. They don't have you losing your mind, your hair falling the fuck out, your weight either getting too fat, you losing too much weight. Like, I'm not saying that they're responsible necessarily for your well-being, but to some extent, again, if this is somebody that you're sharing a relationship with, they are to some extent. So they handle you with care. That's a green flag. Let's get this over before I go to the next one. Which I think we might be done with the Amazon boxes. Amazon. Y'all, I don't want to break my nail. No, don't say that, because it might happen to you. So, child. Anyways, so this is what these look like. Y'all, I keep the. Now, I'm tripping. I swear I'm tripping right now, but that's the second Amazon package. Oh, it's like little sticks. I keep thinking it's little bugs on these Amazon packages. I'm about to say Amazon. Amazon. How to get a refund. How to get a refund. Anyways. Alright, with these. Why is everything so goddamn... It's me. Can you multitask? Yeah, let's move on to the next one while I try to get these unstuck. Hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on, we're going home. I got my eyes on you. Everything that I see, I want your high love and emotion. Endlessly. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your high love and emotion. Endlessly. 'Cause you're a good girl and you know it. You like to smoke all of my weed. 'Cause you're a good girl and you know it. I know it. Oh, come on. Okay. Listen. Green flag. Listen. This is gonna, I don't know if this is gonna be a duh or if it's like, you trust them. Green flag in a relationship, again, we can control, I don't know. You trust them. They trust you. Shit. Both ways, actually. There's not, first of all, why are you in a relationship with somebody you don't trust? I don't give a fuck if it's because of your trauma, because that's what you're going to do. If this person is a trustworthy person, this person is good to you, blah, 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 and they actually deserve your trust, and for whatever reason you can't trust them, and it actually has nothing to do with them, that's not fair to them. It's not. Go figure out what you need to do to build trust within yourself so that you can pick people that are worth trusting. And then if you can't trust them, I don't give a fuck if, and it is due to them or whatever, to say it's due to them, it's a, I don't know, if it's, you can't trust them to do what they say, you feel like you can't trust them around the opposite sex, or you can't trust them to be, I don't give a fuck what it is. Green flag, you trust them. You got it, come on. I don't, listen, whether it's you trust them to do exactly what they're gonna do, whether it's just, they do, I don't give a, listen, you trust them. You gotta trust. Like how I said, no trust without relationships. Obviously, we know humans are gonna make mistakes and blah, 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 but you gotta trust who you with. You can't find, because they can feel that too. Like if you're in a relationship and you don't trust the person know you don't trust them. I don't want to be with nobody I can't trust, because when a person don't trust you, you got to worry about what's going on. Like, why are you still here if you don't trust me? Like, do you not care for yourself? Are you trying to, like, you know, Are you gonna try to do something to me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that it just doesn't make sense to be that close, that intimate. We're in a space, we're still in a relationship, and you don't trust me. Green flag, you trust them. And they need to, I don't know how you would know for sure if they trust you, so I'm gonna say you trust them is the green flag. If you don't trust the person for whatever it is, you definitely need to discover that, figure out if it's something that can be fixed, I guess. Don't force it either. I've been in that predicament, and I had to do that with myself. I was like, I'm not gonna force it. It doesn't matter if I want to be with you or not. Let's just be honest. Am I going to be able to trust you again, or do I trust you, period? No matter what it is. Do you trust them around? I don't know. It could be anything. Do you trust them with whatever trust looks like for you? If you have children, can you trust them around your children? If they in charge of your bills and stuff like that, can you trust them with the money? Are they respond? I don't know, but you got to be able to trust them. Next green flag, y'all can have a variety of conversations. This is what they look like. They just little containers, little organizer containers. I can't get them apart. I don't know why. They're just kind of stuck. I think I gotta take that plastic off. For real. And then it's just 2 more in here, so I got 4. What did I say? Yeah, you got a variety of conversations. So again, you want to be able to green flag. I say that's a green flag in a relationship because relationships are an array of things. Like, I don't want to sit and talk to you about sports all day. I don't want to sit and talk to you about work all day. But I also may not want to talk about the meaning of life every second of the day. Like, a variety of conversation, I feel like is good. That's what for me, that's a green flag for me. Because also, I look at relationships, and again, I be looking at how people idolize people's relationships and stuff, and they're like, that's weird. Well, he's stupid for cheating. Not saying that cheating's not okay, but I'm just saying he's stupid for doing this to her. She's stupid at how can he do this? Da da da. How can he? She's a catch. He's a catch. You don't know these people. These people could be tyrants at home. These people might not like. The crazy thing is y'all don't understand how many people in relationships do not know how to effectively communicate, don't know how to respectfully communicate. Some people don't communicate at all. Some people are so busy they don't communicate at all, or again, it's not effective, or y'all can't talk about nothing with any substance. I need to be able to have a variety of conversation with you. The person that's talking to me, we need to be able to do that, because I need to be stimulated here. I'm stimulated everywhere else, but I do need to be stimulated up here. I'm not saying you got to be the world's deepest philosopher, thinker, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like you have to be able to have a variety of conversation. It don't even have to be goddamn nothing crazy, but it's like, let's think it like this. The more ways to be connected and intrigued and stuff, the probability of your relationship lasting, I feel like, is higher. That's just me. Where it's like, okay, what if I can't fuck you? What if I can't do right now? Me having a stimulating conversation helps. Being able to talk about politics or how you feel or what's going on in the world, or maybe we talk about aliens and mermaids and stuff. Maybe we want to talk about goddamn how you feel about this law they just passed or whatever. Just having a variety of conversations. We getting close. So now I'm about to show y'all just some other little cute things or other little things I got. And this is just to show, this is gonna be so that y'all get to know me a little bit better, because this is not Amazon. This is from Book of the Month. I love books, y'all. Books. And I'm gonna go over another package from Scent Box. So it's been Amazon, Book of the Month, and Scent Box. How to do your first unboxing video. Chit chat. All right, we narrowing it down now. Next green flag is you can solve with compassion and to understand. Like, you can talk to each other, and when you talk to each other, you go in with wanting to understand. Go into the conversation trying to understand, not win the argument, not cuss the other person out, not talk down on them. It's pointless to sit around and complain and nag a person. If you're gonna be a nagger, if you're gonna complain, if you don't like them so much and all that stuff, just don't be with them. It literally does nothing but tears down a relationship, causes a bunch of resentment. And I realized that. It's like, hey, I can keep nagging and keep pointing and doing all this stuff. Why would I keep breaking you down? Like, maybe, because I might not be right. Maybe we just not fit for each other. But when y'all do have problems or conflict or whatever, that you're able to solve it with compassion and understanding. Just be compassionate. And that comes with a lot of other things, though. Like, you got to be able to trust the person. You got to be able to give a person the benefit of the doubt and stuff like that in order to be compassionate and not feel like somebody's trying to attack you or the problem is bigger than something y'all are able to kind of verbally work out. So I feel like That's a big green flag. Like when you're able to really to have a conversation, problem solve, really difficult conversation, not even really difficult, but it's just problem solving with compassion and to understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So before we get into the next one, this is book of the month. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I actually did this. I just wanted to show y'all the box. This is not the box that it came in. The box that these books came in, and I feel like I'm actually missing a book. There's no way I only got these. Y'all, I've been ordering books out the freaking wazoo. But yeah, so books. Love me some spooky season. October is the best month. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, I love. Oh no. But yeah, these are the books I got. Sign here. A novel by Claudia Lutz. And that's what it looked like. I forgot what this one about. I think this might be about like being a worker in hell or something like that. And then I got The Hunting Wives. The Hunting Wives. Which I think it's about like a lady who pretty much she make like friends with like wife hunters, and then I guess I don't know. These are both novels though. This one, The Hunting Wives, is a novel by May Cobb. They're both novels. Don't get to asking me. I know what like a memoir is, an autobiography, sci-fi and stuff. I don't understand like why are you talking about a novel? I don't understand like what's the difference between a novel and like a non-novel, but it's not like an autobiography, memoir thing. It's like a book, like a regular whatever. Anyways, so and I used to love hardcover books just because they're usually more aesthetically, you know, because they're tougher. I don't. I like paperback books because I can bend them and all that stuff. Like reading these while I'm going to bed is not whatever. I'm not gonna complain. That's exciting. Love new books. What's my next one here? Next green flag is you are spoken to and treated respectfully. People like to say I speak louder than words, blah blah blah. They do, I guess, louder, but the words still speak. Words matter too, especially in your intimate relationships, especially the person that you're partnering with, meaning they speak to you with respect and they treat you with respect. I don't know how to like really elaborate on that one. Another green flag that kind of goes with the compassionate understanding is that when you have those feeling-based conversations, those difficult feeling-based conversations, or just whether it's I feel insecure, I feel upset because of this or whatever. Because those tend to be tricky because they're not, I wouldn't say they're not based in logic, but they're your feelings. And your feelings can be extremely unpleasant. And when your partner is told that they have something to do with that feeling, or they feel like they caused the feeling, they can tend to be on a defense or feel like you're attacking them or whatever. So when you were able to have those difficult feeling-based conversations and you still feel validated, whether y'all agree or not, that's a huge green flag. Like, if I come to share my feelings with you, even if we walk out of it like, I don't know, I just say like, oh, I feel like this is not, you're doing this and that or whatever. And they might say, well, I didn't do that, or that wasn't my intent, yada, yada, yada. And y'all agree to disagree, but y'all come up with a solution, possibly, whatever. But you are having a feeling based in emotions and all that stuff. It's a very vulnerable thing because, again, it may not be based in any logic, and your feelings are your feelings. You're feeling those feelings, not your partner. They might share the same feelings, but remember that only you can feel your feelings for real. It's deep, like really, like only you can feel those the way you feel them. And it's not always easy going to people with your feelings. You know what I'm saying? And the worst thing is, or the worst feeling, especially again with your partner, your person or whatever, is going and expressing your feelings and you walk out feeling either worse than when you walked in, or you just feel unvalidated, unheard, unseen. Even if we agree or disagree about the situation or whatever that made it, but the person I'm with being able to say, wow, so what I'm hearing is this, and I acknowledge how you feel, whether they can see it or not, or, but they validate it by saying, oh, okay, I hear you, or I understand, or I see however that looks, it needs to be validated. Okay, and this is Scent Box. Again, I'm not doing the most to try to get y'all to see this stuff because, like, I don't know. Scent Box. Okay, I signed up for Scent Boxes. I think what's the other one? Scent Bird. I don't know. I like my I like my scents. So it's a subscription. I don't remember how much it costs. Again, I will put all the links in the bio. But this is what it looked like. I'm sick of it. So that's what it looks like. It says scent box. Oh. Be a good content creator. Like, act like you here, motherfucker. Okay, can y'all see it? It's red. It says scent box on it. You twist it. Boom. Y'all saw it pop out? And this one is Prada Candy. I used to work at Sephora, y'all, as a beauty advisor, blah, blah, blah. So I was working at Sephora. They give you samples of perfume. And I used to be around perfume all the time. And as I've gotten more mature, whatever, older, whatever, I really love scents. Because I think I have a Jimmy Choo one. I have a Dior one. And I have other ones. But this is Prada Candy, y'all. This is one of my favorites. It's one by Armani called Side. But this is one of my favorite freaking scents. Like, so good. That's a good spray too, child. Y'all, this does, listen, Prada Candy. It's different ones too, but this one is just Prada Candy. I'll buy that for a bottle one day. So that's that. That's really wrapping it up as far as the unboxing. And I think I have maybe 2 more green flags left, so I'm gonna get those off for you. And then it's time to hit these sheets. I'm on my last 3 here. So next one is peace is more fulfilling than chaos or strife. By that, I mean that I've definitely, yeah, y'all, when I tell you it's time for me to go to bed, you ever been so tired you just think you see stuff moving and shit like that? Like, that is a scratch on the wall. Relax. Yeah, it's about that time for me. But yeah, peace is more fulfilling than chaos. And the reason why I say feeling, because I was going to say peace feels better than, like, but whatever. I say more fulfilling because I feel like me having my experiences with toxic relationships and shit like that, I feel like, and stuff like that, I need to relax, that chaos and stuff can seem fulfilling. Like, some people, it's like you being nice to them, blah blah blah. It's cool, it's nice, but without that chaos, they not really, they live for that. Not live for that, but that's what kind of keeps them going and keeps them fueled and stuff like that. So when peace is more fulfilling than chaos and strife and things like that. Lastly, I thought it was 3, but it's it. Lastly, this one is a big green flag for me. It's one of my favorites, or if not my favorite, because I said my favorite was something else. Oh, feeling safe and comfortable. This is a big one because let's do green flags for relationships with just green flags for the relationship with yourself. But lastly, y'all honor each other. Not just respect, not love, not care for. You need all that too, but y'all honor each other's feelings, boundaries, gifts. And when I say that, I mean, and honor, y'all nourish each other, but y'all honor each other's gifts and talents and just, excuse me, they honor you and you honor them. That's a big, big, big green flag. Y'all honor each other when it comes to just y'all being able to express yourselves. Y'all honor each other and the quirks and the goods and the bad, all that stuff. Y'all really honor each other. And honor has been a big thing for me because when things happen for me now and I don't have an uncomfortable feeling, whether it's anxiety or I'm angry, the first thing I do before I just start judging myself is, hey, honor yourself. Or when I'm too tired to do something, or when I'm in pain, it's like, y'all know, if y'all been following me during my cycle time, I get really just like as far as recording and wanting to and all that stuff, and I stop and I say, hey, honor yourself. So I also realized in honoring myself has set me up to be a better partner. And I realized that is something that has to be done. Honoring yourself, honoring each other. So yeah, guys, that is it. I feel like it's a success because I tried. Technically, I still did the unboxing. Y'all still got to see stuff. Y'all might have saw something that you like. I don't really know. However, I just want to test, and again, it might be crooked right now, honestly. I just kind of wanted to test out this new little feeling right here because, you know, when I do my story time stuff, I'm up again, like I said, lights on, bright, boom, telling the story. Right here is just chilling. Like, I can come here and chill and we can vibe. I can talk to y'all. We can get comfortable. We, you know, gonna have a little chit chats, maybe a little unboxing, a little this, boom, boom, boom. So, you know, a more chill thing, but still something that's gonna nourish me and talking to y'all, and that's gonna nourish y'all still, because everything's not so chaotic and crazy. My story times be off the freaking chain. If you haven't watched my story times and for some reason this is your first video, make sure you go ahead and get on the channel and watch those. So this is it, y'all. It's time for me to go to sleep. I'm getting delirious and stuff. This felt amazing though to even do or try to do, and I was thinking like, am I even gonna, and I hope I'm not blurry again, Well, not again. I just hope I'm not blurry at all. Where's the thing at? Child. I just wanted to try this. Why? Why not? But anyways, okay, y'all. That wraps up the video. Yeah, y'all. If y'all have any green flags that I didn't mention, some quirky green flags or just some personal ones, some really, because I feel like some of those were pretty specific to me. Those are green flags that nobody ever told me, but these are green flags that I learned for myself that work for me, because certain people need certain things. You know, everybody doesn't function the same way. So these were really just to throw out there some really good green flags I just learned that I think can help other people. But there are also some green flags that I just learned that personally I had to go through experiences to realize, okay, these are green flags. These are what I look for when I'm looking for, not looking for somebody, but if I'm looking for somebody, or when I come across a person, like, these are my green flags. Again, I feel like people focus so much on the red flags, which is like, that's good too. You want people to be aware of the, you know, the pitfalls of things, but because relationships can be extremely beautiful and fulfilling and gratifying, and we all have to be in them in order to, I feel like, to be a good functioning human being, whether it's a super intimate one, whether it's your family or friend relationships. I feel like you can apply a lot of them to different types of relationships. So because we have to have relationships with one another, co-workers, I don't care, you have to have relationships with people. And since we have to do that, let's give ourselves the best chances, and instead of focusing so bad on the red flags and what you don't want, let's flip it and say, okay, that's what you don't want, so the opposite would be what you do want. So I went ahead and did the green flags. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which ones kind of piqued your interest. Let me know, you know, if there's a sit down like this where we just kind of chit chat, a topic that you want me to go over in particular. Yeah, y'all, this was actually really fulfilling. This was really like, this really fed my soul here. I can't wait for, you know, some feedback on it or whatever, even though it wasn't perfect, but at the same time, I feel like it went how it's supposed to go. Trying out new stuff while still getting stuff done. So thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all, especially going on this journey where I'm trying out different stuff and, you know, through the content, but still getting it done. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously it helps me out, but also because I just, you know, want to push out the content. So make sure you guys just like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you turn that post notification bell on so you can be alerted when I post, so you can be tapped in, so y'all can be here first, so y'all can get all the goodness, so y'all can come and sit and chit chat with me and shit like that, or listen to me or whatever. And most importantly, if you enjoyed this, if you got anything out of it, which I know you did, you got at least one thing out of it. Whether you were entertained, whether you just liked the way I speak, whether it was because the fact that I really couldn't get these boxes open, I was like, oh, wow. Anything in it piqued your interest, make sure you share. Y'all know what's going on. Until next time. Bye, best friends.
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see.